Cool.
Okay, 1 second.
Oh,
Do I
sheesh.
look cool yet?
Do I look? Oh, wait. I'll join you. Oh no, that reflects too much. Nope.
I just don't like seeing people. All right.
Okay, we'll start it, I suppose.
What's up, everybody?
Shut up. What's up, everybody?
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 How's it going, everybody?
Bands and artists we like.
That aren't as good as God 8 unicorns.
Here with us today we have Yankee Ellis.
Hello. What's going on, guys? How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm all right. I don't know. I feel like excitement hasn't really hit me yet or anything like that. It's just been like a lot of I just have been still grinding so I don't know. I haven't really tried to look into it too much yet. But it's good. I'm excited in one sense, but I haven't been oh my god, I put something out. It's out now.
It just today.
Yeah, it did today.
This morning.
Yep, the 22s. I put everything out on the 22nd of the song of a month this year so far.
Okay.
Since I started dropping stuff, that's gonna be the scheme for a little while because of Studio 22, and that's where it's the Back Alley Sound guys, Abstract Theories there now, a couple other people.
Nobody cares about those people. We're talking.
Oh yeah, I like my friends.
Screw Back Alley Sound.
No,
screw Abstract.
We like all those people. We like you. Hello.
What's his face is okay.
Which one?
What's his face? That guy with the face and the hair and the pants.
Christian, he's cool.
Christian is cool. Yeah, but
Christian's a sweet boy.
He's a sweet boy.
He's a sweet.
He
He has a sweet ass.
Anyways, what we're talking about right now is Stay Astray, and that is the new release from.
Yeah, that is.
Astray.
It was not. No.
It should be.
It's an 8-track boy. It was one of those things where I didn't really have a concept for it, but it kind of came as I was writing it. I kind of saw this whole theme of being lost, but not really being worried about being lost, more maybe searching for yourself, just blending in, vagabondy kind of feels. And that's what kind of where I was going with it. Off the Map is a good example of that because most of that is just me being walking off the map, disappearing from view, showing up anywhere. But yeah, it was that's kind of how it went through of it just kind of turned into that turned into a theme, and I was oh shit, I'm gonna latch onto this. We're gonna add more oomph to it and layers and all that stuff. But it's been fun.
We've been enjoying the singles, and I already, you know what? I always do this. I was bumping one today, and Street Rat Fan Club. I had to look.
Street Rat Fan Club, yeah.
That is my jam.
I love that one.
I love that one. I was listening to it in the car, and I had my window down, and I played it loud, and I felt really cool.
I like that one. That one's just kind of me brain dumping a bunch of just stuff I had, and then just blending it with the debauchery that my friend group used to just go through of just being blasted all the time, being up to nonsense. I'm shooting a visual for it where I'm sleeping on my bed is just a bunch of empty alcohol cases, and I'm just rolling around asleep, and people are just throwing shit at me. It's gonna be a little visual for it. Because I just think it's debauchery entitled. The beginning and end is my buddy Byron. It's real voicemails he left me of being hey, why aren't you coming to party with me? And then and the hook is me because Miles would do that all the time when we'd party, is he'd just be I'm drugs, and so that's what the hook reference is.
Oh, that's funny. I was wondering. I'm I'm drugs. I'm drunk as I'm like driving my like little.
I'm just driving my my Prius to Whole Foods, just going. I'm drugs. I'm
drunk.
drugs.
I am
That's
drugs.
drugs.
The Hyundai accent. 2012 was very nice.
It's very nice. You could barely hear it when it comes to the street.
Whew. Ninja car.
Yeah, it's oh no, you can hear it.
Yeah, I can't really sneak up on anyone.
No.
Oh.
What?
What?
I thought you were talking.
Oh no, I had no. I was just saying. Oh.
Oh, okay. Well, you like Miles. We like Miles.
He's okay.
Yeah, he's good.
Miles is my roommate.
I feel like every time we talk to somebody who knows Miles, I end up saying something terrible about Miles.
Aw. I mean, to be honest, Miles sometimes asks for it, but he's also the sweetest boy ever. He's my roommate. Him and Sully Dunn from Understatement, if you guys heard of that, them. But yeah, it used to be a lot more. It used to be like half of our crew lived in this house, and then some people like moved out and got girlfriends. And
yeah, every time we talk about Miles, I end up telling the same story, so I'm not going to do it this time.
So if you want to know the story, watch every single podcast.
Look at the
Okay, cool. I'm glad Miles has a segment called The Same Miles Story.
It's not a good one.
Aw.
At least you're known.
Yeah, Miles is known for not being allowed around school.
You said you weren't going to do it. Anyways, so
you can't be around school.
Okay.
But yeah, dude, honestly, I'm a hip hop head. I have been for a long time. You're like a Pittsburgh version of Aesop Rock.
Oh my God, that's the greatest compliment I could ever receive, to be honest with you. I love Aesop Rock.
Yeah,
he's definitely one of my main influences.
I could tell.
For sure.
Through your vocabulary, I mean, it's not as extensive, but it's close.
Oh God, no. Every time I jam him, I learn something new.
You're not going to get to his vocabulary right off the bat.
Oh no, he's a monster. He's a monster, man.
What the fuck was he even talking about? like, I'm not saying I don't know what you're talking about in your songs, but saying that the topics you talk about and the vocabulary you use do remind me of Aesop Rock.
I mean, for sure. I'm definitely heavily influenced by him. Every time I listen to something new that man puts out, I always feel inspired, and I end up writing something that I'm like, oh, I'm super happy that I got to hear this new shit. I think I have his newest album on vinyl in my room over here somewhere, actually. Spirit World Field Guide. I mean, yeah.
That was fucking awesome.
Yeah, it's super fucking good. There's this I don't know, man. That dude's so impressive because he can just literally I think there's one song called Kirby, and he just made a 3.5 minute song where he's extensively just talking about his cat.
Yeah.
And I'm just in half the time he's just calling his cat a fucking wizard that's fighting dragons, and then and then he's and then he pissed on the carpet, and you're just yeah.
He gives you subtle clues throughout the song.
I do like taking I do think that my mind will take a topic and then expand it as much as I possibly look into it as far as I possibly can and overanalyze it, and I use that as a writing mechanism a lot, and I think that's something that he does, or I might have learned from him in general, for sure.
Yeah. And Doom
is super good too. Rip. That was super sad. I think I can't even. Sorry. Yeah.
He can still play shows though, because he never played them to begin with.
Yeah, that's true.
You always had imposters show up for his shows and play them.
That's some cool stuff. I would love to do that. There's enough long-haired boys with beards in the world that I could just be like, hey, learn my stuff here. Wear a mask. No one will know.
I'm a tiny bit.
And that's Doom. You always wear the Dr. Doom mask when you play shows, and
I didn't realize,
he would occasionally have an imposter show up and do the whole show for him.
That's kind of awesome.
Yeah,
I should have an imposter.
I wish you would.
Marvel and DC have huge ties to 90s hip hop. Super cool.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Fucking
like
Czarface, dude.
yeah.
Czarface is freaking holy shit.
There's like there's so many like MF Doom like collabs. I don't even think I know them all.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, I just know I was down with Czarface when they first came out because I'm a big fan of Esoteric and fucking Inspector Deck. And I was like, oh, then they did the freaking MF Doom. What do you call it? What do you call it? I don't know what the fuck it was called. It was just two collaboration albums. It was freaking brilliant. You know.
Now I'm gonna have to like look. Now I'm gonna definitely do some like MF Doom research after this for sure.
Czarface,
don't know enough about him. Like
yeah, Czarface did two albums with MF Doom, and they're freaking banging, man.
hell yeah, I'm definitely gonna check them out. At least I bet you I've listened to it like skimmed, but not as extensively as I should.
Yeah, and that's like as soon as you said Marvel and DC, I thought of Czarface. And those albums because it was like villain. It was like the villain and the thief, and this whatever the hell was, had a bunch of guest features, a bunch of Wu-Tang, Method Man, and
yeah
on it, and it was just wild. But this album just dropped today.
It just dropped.
It just dropped. Right now.
It just dropped right now. It's some sweetness. There's like 3 real new songs other than the 3 singles. The intros and outros are like kind of songs, but one's more like I'm just like chanting some shit, and then the outro's like a half a song that I was just like I'm gonna do a little cool little ditty here and just say a bunch of wild shit, and then it like does some. But the new one is the first new one is John Q. Public, which is super sick. It features my buddy Julian Atwater, who is he used to go by 412 Juice, and he was part of Library Collective.
Okay,
but now
I think I know what you're talking about.
And Shark Parker from Back Alley Sound.
Man.
What?
And it
Back Alley Sound again. Shit.
and then and it has Dylan Davey from the Moat Rats on it too. And then
awesome.
And then Antidotes was just a me song. It's real like it's probably the darker song on the album. I'm a little sad on it and shit. And then Concrete Carousels, which is completely different. I sing on the whole song. So people like it's I'm hoping like I show a vast amount of things that I can do and have to offer. And like just a whole bunch of different thoughts and stuff like that. I'm really excited. It was like a lot of just there was a lot of stagnant before getting to work on all this stuff, and I feel really refreshed to be like pumping out a bunch of like my brain, and like it's super like stress alleviating. I don't know. So it's really exciting to like hopefully see what people think and et cetera, et cetera.
Honestly, I've seen you a few times now, and heard you live a few times now, and seen you many times before I heard you live. And
yeah,
and when I've
been around.
Yeah, I've seen you a bunch, and like I've known the Back Alley Cats for a while now, and the Abstract Cats for a while now, and then I just recently in the last year heard your music.
That was pretty much it. Yeah,
and I was like, my thought in my head was, why the fuck was this guy not doing shit before?
I mean, I was, but it was kind of.
I'm just saying, like I heard you like decipher and doing different things, different shows. I'm like, he needs to do a lot more than he like. Not saying you're not doing enough, but I'm saying that
do a little. You're not doing enough.
But you know what I mean? Like I didn't know that.
We're getting in gear. It's every day is a new learning curve for a bunch of this stuff.
The thing you were around, I'm like, oh, I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, I switched from a support role to a main role. I should say.
You should be a main role.
Because it was a lot of just helping out the boys, and now it's a lot of me making my stuff. It's nice.
Boys need to help you out.
Mm-hmm.
I think they are.
No, that wasn't knock on them, but it's more of a compliment to you.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
It was like seriously, like I heard you. I'm like, oh shit. Like I said, Ace, like as close to a Pittsburgh Aesop Rock as there is, but this.
I'll take being Pittsburgh Aesop Rock any day of the week.
But you're also a lot different. Like, you know, you do your own thing and stuff, and like, but you know, hearing you do things, I'm like, damn, I didn't know that dude did that kind of shit.
I hope it was a happy surprise. Happy little trees.
It was, and I was like, I've seen you many times before. I've heard you.
So it was an eye opener that I was like, hey, look what I can do.
Yeah, I was like, oh shit. Get them the fuck off stage and get him on. Them like any
Specifically.
You know who said something? Pat Hogan said something like that to me the other day. He was like, I want to hear you rapping more. And I was like, yes, Pat. Yes. Thank you so much, Pat.
Was that at the Cypher?
Yeah, it was at the
Yeah, that was after 5 minutes after I told him that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh man.
Oh, I'm taking credit for that, but he agreed.
The one in Millvale.
Yeah.
That was
I was there.
Millvale was a day for me. I was like super heat exhausted, hungover the whole day. So
I was there all day, and we weren't even playing because our band sucks and they didn't want to play it.
Aww.
Well, no, we couldn't play it. Our bassist and drummer couldn't play it. We were invited to play the metal stage.
Oh, that would have been awesome.
Yeah.
Always love seeing you guys.
It would have been fun.
But we couldn't do it, so I was like, I'm gonna go support. I wanted to go see like Sykes and Normal Creatures and.
Normal Creatures was. I caught some of it. It was fire.
Yeah. Fucking Brian's amazing. And
yeah, he's such a beast.
Amazing. Everything. I like Some Faith. I like most of the stuff he does.
Oh yeah, Some Faith is cool too. I like talking to Sykes about like stuff he's into, and when he started putting out Some Faith, I was like, he's always wanted to make something that sounds like this, and you like, so it's so cool to hear it. Like it's just different from like a lot of shit that was in our scene, you know, and it's.
Pittsburgh's coming up, man. Like it's wild. Like things.
I agree entirely.
Like I'm hearing like the stuff coming out of the 22, and I'm hearing like Sykes and. You know, God Hates Unicorns. It's some shitty band, but they're awesome.
They're very good.
And like it's kind of exciting, like seeing like these youngerish.
We're young.
Yeah, we're young. Like
my age is ambiguous.
Like seeing like these fresh ideas coming out of Pittsburgh, where it's like you don't hear stuff like this too often. And like
for sure.
Big thing in Pittsburgh. Like we interviewed a lot of rappers on this show, and like
that's awesome.
It's interesting. Like that's one of our better interviews because usually you're on your own, so you have to have something to say.
Yeah, well.
For sure.
So like we between you, interviewed Louis, Mario Quinn.
Yes.
Mad Clock. They're some of our best interviews, just because like. You have something to say, and you're usually on your own saying.
Yeah, instead of having like you're interviewing like 3 or 4 people, and they're all kind of like there's like a little bit of a discord between the bunch of them.
Yeah, we have a real conversation because it's like 3 people or whatever. Regardless, like
you can feel the heart.
It's just cool seeing like a lot of this new shit come out of Pittsburgh, and like you're definitely one of them, and I you know. So my big question is, who is your favorite rapper, and why is it Gucci Mane?
Oh, dude. I mean, oh man, Rockstar Lifestyle might not make it. President got him in the light, quit wasted.
All right.
Quarter brick, whole brick. Hey, OJ the Juice Man, Gucci Mane. Okay. I know some Gucci Mane. I mean, like. When I was like in the like I always kind of have like this silly guilty pleasure of like 2001 to 2006 like hip hop, like the like when Lil Wayne blew up and Gucci Mane and it was popular and all that shit. Like I loved that shit. I mean like technical rapper like I don't really have like I guess I mean I would say Aesop is my favorite, but like like if I were to just like throw out like my bigger influences as well, I'd say like Earl Sweatshirt's really big for me. I really love Earl. Um, the late great Mac, I really loved a lot of. I liked a lot more of his niche stuff. He put out a bunch of like mixtapes where he was just probably like super drugged out and just killing shit, and I was like, love that for you. I really like. I mean, like even like looking at like I really was into Kendrick Lamar, but he hasn't put an album out in like 8 years. So
Is he even relevant anymore?
huh?
So
I mean,
who hasn't put in?
Oh, no, that wasn't the question.
Okay.
I mean, like when people always do the J. Cole versus Kendrick thing, and I think the difference, yeah, and I was really into Kendrick for a while. I really liked kind of how he can transition into like jazzy stuff. That was like big for me. I'm really into Homeboy Sandman, if you've heard of him.
That new fucking album's awesome.
Yeah, it's super fucking good.
Produced by Aesop Rock again. It was all produced by Aesop.
Oh, it was all produced by Aesop? Yeah, that sounds about right. A lot of the Rhymesayers roster is really good. I don't think Homeboy's on the Rhymesayers roster though.
Was that Mellow Music that did that newer album?
I don't know. I could look it up, but I don't really care that much. I'll find out later.
I think we're close enough. I think it might have been Mellow, but yeah. Yeah, Aesop produced a new Homeboy Sandman album. The tracks too.
It's funny because like when I was younger, I used to spend a lot of time like listening to like Biggie, Pac, Smalls, like Wu-Tang, stuff like that. But as I've been older, I feel like I've just been trying to listen to like stuff that's like not more like relevant, but just like I've been looking for like let's see, Billy Woods is really good if you've heard of him.
Yeah.
Fucking Milo, who's now Rap Ferreira, Open Mike Eagle.
Oh, Open Mike. I was thinking if you say Homeboy Sandman.
Yeah.
It's freaking amazing.
Like I think I forget what that crew's called, Ruby Yacht maybe, or it used to be Ruby Yacht, but like a lot of those guys. I really like the art rap stuff that's been coming out. That Arm & Hammer's really good. Euclid, like they're all these art, like they just have like they just have like a message, like they got shit that they want to say off their chest instead of like triple it, 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 bitches and bunny and triple it, doing a bunch of Xanax and some triplets.
It's starting to Tech 9.
No. Tech 9 has that's like the Migos pop rap flow, like that's like dominant on all the radio waves. But no, Tech 9 is just like I'm gonna say 8 trillion words in the fastest way possible, and you can read my lyrics later.
I'm actually a Tech fan. Like
I like a lot of Tech stuff.
I do 100% agree with what you just said though.
Mm-hmm.
But like he definitely has content.
Oh, for sure. He's got like 30 albums.
He's
like 60 years old.
Yeah.
Question: What are your feelings on clipping?
What do you mean?
The band, the artist.
Oh, clipping. Oh, that dude's the he has that what's that song? Hammer or whatever? Is that the song?
Is it Hammer? Is it
like a motherfucking hammer? Is that it? Is that clipping or is that another band? Am I just mixing them up? I have listened to clipping before. I don't. It's been a while. Like I think I had them in my playlist like a year ago.
I would advise putting them back in your playlist.
I got a new Spotify, so I lost half my shit and I'm mad.
Clipping is like industrial hip hop.
Yeah.
And it's the V Diggs. He was in what was the fucking play?
I don't know what fucking play.
The fucking big play.
What fucking big play?
He played Jefferson there.
Oh, Hamilton.
Hamilton.
Oh, cool.
And he's
That's
in, like,
sick.
Do you see those fucking Sesame Street commercials with like Cookie Monster and some dude like, hey,
Yeah.
that's him.
Oh, damn.
Oh, yeah, you're telling me that.
He's amazing, and the music is the best music backing hip hop I've heard since the Roots first started.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, Black Thought. That's moving back to Black Thought.
Yeah,
The Roots in general, but Black Thought.
Yeah, the music wise, though, clipping has.
Oh, and Flying Lotus.
I really like. I remember that's.
Fly Lo's sick.
I used to go to Detroit every year for the electronic music festival.
Oh, and Black Milk.
I remember that was like the one thing I remember. I have really bad problems, but I remember seeing Flying Lotus and having a great time.
Yeah.
Flying Lotus and Black Milk are also like huge up there on influence for sure. Like Black Thought, those two. Like I feel like I can never steady them enough.
You can't study Black Thought enough.
Oh, absolutely.
And like there's a few rappers like that, and like I was always a big fan of the R-rated Rugged Man and Apathy and like those guys as well. And they were like, and Black Thought even was like, I'm not battling the Rugged Man.
I'm good. I'm good on that.
It's ridiculous. But yeah, like, so Ashtray.
Ashtray's out today.
I think it's Astray. Stay Astray.
Stay Ashtray. I should make an
Astray.
alternate cover where I'm just covered in cigarettes.
I know. Well, two things. I have two things I want to say. First of all, I really like. You should be sorry. I really like that new picture that you have out with the like stomp on the feet kind of a thing. I think that's.
Oh yeah, that's the front and back is the front's the hair and the back's
That's
the.
really fucking cool.
Yeah, we have that. We just got it today.
Yeah,
'cause
we
came
got
out
it. And
today.
I already listened to it. I have the whole thing. Okay, so I just listened to it to quit asking.
I sealed the envelope with a kiss when I sent it to you guys. The lipstick was purple, remember?
I remember it was so sweet, and I really liked listening to it, which I did this morning because I had.
Oh,
it.
of course.
So I thought that was really, really cool. Like I was looking at that, I'm like, that's sick. That's like a really great fucking imagery. I also really like your hair. I wish I had it.
Oh man, I grew it myself.
So nice.
I've been meaning to like do something with it, and I just keep being like, yeah, I'm just a long hair guy now. I'll probably be an old long hair guy. Look like Cheech in that '70s show or something.
I'll take it.
Okay.
But anyways, so that was Yak the Atlas.
It is still him.
It is. He's still
He
here.
didn't change.
He didn't change yet. But anyways, make sure you check out his new release, Astray. Stay Astray.
Ashtray stay.
You gotta check it out. It's out today.
One of those two things.
And you can check it out now on all streaming services, correct?
Yes.
Spotify, Apple Music, Bandcamp, Farmers Only,
SoundCloud.
Christian
Put it on your dad's playlist. Make it your grandma's ringtone. I don't care.
You will see it down below.
Or up above.
Yep.
Or up above.
Or on the side. I don't know where you're looking, but it's going to
What's
be
on the
there.
side?
Okay. I'm going to put it there.
Christian Mangle, maybe?
I am going to put a link to Christian Mangle and Farmers Only.
Do you have a Christian Mingle page we could post?
Yeah. Oh, put your.
Oh my God. I will put my Christian Mingle in the chat, I promise.
Okay, please.
We'll link it up so when we'll hit it.
But make sure it's Jacob the Cartographer instead of Yak the Atlas on my Christian Mingle, because I don't want them to know about my life of sin.
No. I don't want. No.
Right, hit up Jacob the Cartographer on Christian Mingle. It's over there.
Yes, check it out. And thank you so much for being
Yeah,
here.
thank you guys. I appreciate it. This was fun.
Yeah, it was. Well,
right.
Enjoy the rest of your life from this point forward.
Of course. This was the highlight. It's all plateau from here.
It really is.
You do some live shows after that?
Oh, yeah.
Pretty soon?
Yeah, we're gonna put something together. it's probably gonna be similar to the Louis kind of thing with a
nice.
DJ and like a bassist and a keyboardist and.
Well, I should ask you right now. You want to?
Oh, what? You asked him.
October 16th.
Oh yeah, October 16th. I didn't know it were happening.
What
Wait.
about it?
We'll talk about it after this
Well,
because
it's-
if he says no, it's gonna be
It's
humiliating.
on the air. We already fucking signed off.
We didn't fucking sign off.
Well,
We did.
Bye,
I think
everybody.
we
Thank you
signed
for
up.
joining us for another
Bye.
episode of Bands and Artists We Like and Support.
well,
That
we already
artists
said
go to
bye. I thought we
CHS.
were gonna.
We didn't say bye.